So I need to avoid legal snags by telling people they're being recorded.
I'm being recorded?
Yeah.
Appreciate that. $5.
$5?
Yeah.
That's pretty cheap.
I'm cheap. We got no views. Wait till we get millions. Then I'll be like $500.
So Giuliani, huh? Giuliani has COVID. I didn't even hear about it. I opened my phone and I clicked news, and all it says is COVID, COVID, COVID. Every article is COVID. Just like, Jesus. Is there anything else going on in the world besides that shit? I mean, I know there is.
I think so.
Yeah, but it's just what they want you to focus on right now. Here, watch my hand. Watch my hand. I'm going to do the magic trick. Meanwhile, they do other things.
Dude, it's a trip how much Elon's net worth has gone up just in the last year or two.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking Tesla, man, that's crazy.
Yeah. I'm going to get the Cybertruck as soon as it comes out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fucking love it. It's great. I mean, everybody talks about how it looks. I don't really give a fuck.
No, they changed the look of it, man. It doesn't look like that original one. Watch, look it up.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, man, it looks a lot less crazy. Last I saw.
On Tesla's website? No, it's the same.
Really?
Yeah, it's the same fucking thing. I don't know what you were looking for.
I saw some articles, probably bullshit. Somebody photoshopped and...
Yeah, they do that all the time. Here, look.
They just wrote an article about the Photoshop truck.
Okay. You see it? That's on Tesla's website.
Okay.
Of course, that's without...
It seriously half-assed looks like a Lambo with big tires and rims.
It doesn't even, I don't know. That's all I ever hear about is how it looks. I don't really care. The body is armor. It's dent resistant. It stops 38 caliber bullets. It's fucking... Glass doesn't fucking, crumble. It doesn't, fall apart. It shattered, but it didn't, come apart. Usually side windows, those little pieces fall. Holds together. I don't know. It just seems like a really durable fucking vehicle, like how a truck should be.
I mean, it's solar.
It's not solar.
It's got a solar roof on it.
Does it?
I'm just kidding. I just see solar roof right there. So.
No, that's Solar City.
Yeah. No, I know. I was just kidding.
No, it's. No, I don't know, dude. I think trucks should be fucking indestructible. It's an indestructible truck. I love it. I think it's great.
When's it supposed to come out?
The first models will come out the end of this year. The end of this coming year, end of 2021.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but the one that I want is going to come out in 2022. The dual motor and the tri-motor come out in 2022. Just the rear-wheel drive one comes out in 2021. I don't know. That doesn't really help me. I live in the snow.
Yeah.
You're not gonna buy a Tesla? Keep driving Civics?
I got a Mercedes. I was thinking about getting a Tesla, I was, but I don't know.
Yeah, my only holdup is if I get a Tesla, it'll just be a car. Until the truck comes out. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's funny because the Tesla is the new Civic. Remember you used to just see Civics everywhere? I just see dude, you just see Teslas everywhere.
Hey, am I still sharing that picture?
No.
Or are we back on?
We're back.
Oh, yeah.
But dude, do you have a job right now?
Yeah.
Oh, you started?
Not really.
Okay. All right, come
But
out. Come out. Let's go. Let's go to LA. I'm just kidding.
I'll be in Tucson this weekend.
Wait, dude. I'm probably going to Phoenix. So if that's true, like, because like I got my harness ready to put in my car that's out there, and it should just work, dude. Like I'm like praying to.
I'll be spending time with the kids though. This is
yeah, okay, yeah. For sure.
I mean,
no. Family first, homie. Family first, homie.
But we'll do it soon. I want to.
No, like I'm gonna do it by myself. I know I'm talking. Dude, it's just kind of funny, dude. Like Bosse like showed up on Friday. Like I thought he was gonna. I mean, he like helped me with my harness thing. It's all ready to go, right? And then he just didn't leave till this morning. He just like stayed here all weekend. Like this is freaking funny.
Yeah, should have went to LA.
No, I know, but he's. I don't know if I could. I don't know. I'll get Tricks to.
You don't even have to go to LA.
No, for sure, dude, for sure.
You can go to Escondido.
Dude, I even seen some around here. It's not like other places, but still.
In Temecula?
Marietta.
In Murrieta.
I saw.
It's weird to me.
No, I know what you mean, but dude, there's just that many people there that there's gonna be. Oh, dude, when I lived in Surprise, when we started seeing a couple homeless people, I was like tripping because I'm like, what? Do you know what I mean? Because like for 10 years in Surprise, for 10 years didn't see a homeless person. Then all of a sudden there was a homeless person asking for money at the Fry's, and I was like, whoa. Like, I don't know. I guess that's kind of when like a city is kind of getting pretty big when like, do you know what I mean? Because it's like a brand new city. Like homeless people usually are in major cities just because there's way more people, a lot more interactions to maybe try to get
at the same time.
I don't know their train of thought. I don't know. That's what we're gonna find out. We're gonna say.
Like one person is more likely to like, if you're panhandling or whatever, like if you're just one person, you're more likely to get something as opposed to like in the downtown area and like everybody's doing it. It's like, oh fuck, like everybody's like, oh fuck, another one, like that.
You're right. Maybe like entrepreneurial fucking panhandling.
Seriously, they might not even be like, if they're panhandling, they might not. I don't know. That'll be interesting. Like if we meet people that are panhandling but they're not homeless, like the one where, they hop into like a badass car like around the corner. Like what?
Yeah. Like is that like a myth or is that like really happened? I think it has, huh?
That would be interesting to like capture that, like to figure that out.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. I feel like there's a story about that from New York. I bet I'm gonna fucking Google that right now. Oh my god. Here's an article from 2014. In Oklahoma City, a lady saw an elderly woman asking for money to buy food and generously handed over some cash, only to spot the same woman a few minutes later behind the wheel of what was a brand new candy apple red Fiat. That was an old lady too.
Wow.
Dude, I guess there's a video on YouTube. She filmed it, and it's got like 3 million views. the lady's reaction was
Derek,
listen,
look up.
Oh, here we go. Is this it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you found the video. Hell yeah. Damn, I wish I could. I can't fucking hear it. Oh my God. She's like smacking the camera. Yeah, there it is, huh? The car. That's so funny. Dude, that's so funny. I wish I could hear it. But man, we really need an engineer on the scene, man, to figure all this out. We are low budget. We are low budget. Yeah, that's the story I just read. Yeah. I mean, it's an old lady in a red Fiat, and it's Oklahoma City. Same. It's the story. Yep. Yep. Funny ass lady.
This is like she returns. See, she got discovered because there was somebody there that had a program helping offering employment for people that are on the street, and she just denied it. She's like, no, like I don't want that. I just want cash. And then she
Old lady?
Yeah.
I saw a quote that said when somebody said, you're driving a brand new car, blah, blah, or whatever, and her answer was, I work hard for my money.
That's funny. So how's your no alcohol doing?
I mean, dude, it's easy.
Huh?
It's easy. The sweets thing is probably fucking harder. I want fucking cake, man.
What have you been eating?
Food, everything, just not fucking sweets. Like right now, I just ate 2 fucking Beyond Burger things.
Beyond Burger.
Beyond Burgers with A1 French onion things on it, lettuce. You won't eat those because there's shit in there I can't pronounce.
Yeah, I don't want that.
What have you been eating vegetarian? Because you're new to it.
So I'll eat like eggplant that's like sliced like this.
You
like
barbecue?
thin sliced eggplant. No, it's baked with cottage cheese over it, and then a bunch of vegetables on top of the cottage cheese, and then a couple different cheeses melted on top of that, and like bake it.
Oh.
Yeah, and then
you eat that a lot?
Like, yeah, and then eggplant and cheese like mixed together. It's kind of like mashed potatoes.
Do you
not eggplant and cheese, cauliflower and cheese.
You ever eat falafel or too many carbs for you?
No, I don't eat falafel.
No. I love falafel.
Not interested.
What do you eat for breakfast?
Eggs.
Yeah.
Like an omelet with like eggs and vegetables and cheese.
Yeah.
So and salsa on top.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've been doing a little bit of carbs because, like, you know, it's kind of hard not to like.
Of course, man.
Yeah. Because like keto is mostly like meat and dairy and stuff.
Of course.
So in the morning I have you know those Dave's Awesome bagels.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the organic ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that, like the cinnamon raisin ones with cream cheese, and then the eggs and omelet.
Oh, dude, that's what's been getting me through life. So there's a bagel place called like Bruegger's Bagels. Bruegger's, you know what I'm talking about? Dude, they have a jalapeno cheddar bagel. Holy shit. It's the best bagel I ever had.
I can't pronounce their shit, so I won't eat there.
You can't pronounce their shit?
Yeah, they're not organic.
Oh
Dude,
man.
look at most like
from in the hills of Tijuana with fucking drug mules to fucking only eating organic to sipping your tea. Cheers, Twiggy.
Shmer.
Life changes.
Dude, take a look at any bagels. Look at the ingredients. Or any bread that's not organic. Just take a look. Like, look at the back of it.
I'm sure, man.
It's a mile long, dude. It's shit that I don't know what the fuck it is.
Clytochondrial maltodextrite. Like, there's crazy words like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not interested in that shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to live a long time.
I feel
I've made some crazy decisions in my life, but that doesn't mean I can't make better ones now.
No, absolutely. That was merely me just saying, like, look at the growth. That was not me talking shit.
I know.
I ran 5 miles yesterday. I was pretty hyped about that.
Wow, that's crazy, dude. Yeah. I ran like a mile and a half, and I was like, wow, that was pretty good, dude.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I definitely, like, I'll stop, walk for, like, a tiny bit, start running again. Yeah, but, total distance, 5 miles, stoked. I was pretty fucking, because, like, my calf isn't all the way, so it's kind of fucking sore today. I need to chill out. I'm going too hard too quick.
Yeah, why are you trying to go so hard? What are you training for?
Fucking COVID parties. World War III, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen, dude. I got to be fit.
It is a weird time, dude.
Yeah.
It is. Dude, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Carrying trees and shit, logs. Like on a steep hill. Because the property up above mine that I bought, it's pretty steep. It's like good views and shit, but it's like steep. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just backyard, I don't know.
I needed to not drink for a while because, like, dude, I'd be drinking right now. You know what I mean? Like, yesterday's Sunday. Sunday's like my favorite. I like go skate or whatever in the morning, and then I just drink the whole fucking day. Like, you know what I mean? So but once when I go back to drinking, I'm gonna really make sure like once a week max. I feel like once a week, it's fine. But
I don't really have an interest in going back to eating meat.
Yeah. So
I don't know. It's like, why?
So
if I can do without it, then why?
So, dude, you know what kind of happened to me? Like, I'm definitely down with the fish, the shrimp, all that stuff. I love seafood. But what happened to me when I didn't eat meat for a long time, and then I'd eat like a burger, and if it was bloody, it would I don't know, it really grossed me out. I don't know. Once you can disconnect from it and you really see the animal. You know what I mean? You see the animal, you're not looking at this bomb-ass burger. You're actually seeing it for what it is. And then when you really think about it, it's just flavored. It's all, you ever eat raw meat? It's not very good. It's all the flavoring and shit. So it's I don't know. You can, yeah.
I don't know. I guess I kind of look at things like how you said, for what it is. So, I mean, I do that anyways. And I consciously go, oh, well, this animal's going to die because I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Or it died. And it's going to die anyways. And it's probably just going to get thrown away if I don't eat it. And that's the reality of it.
Yeah.
So for me, it's I don't know. It just starts with each individual. Okay, if you don't need it, then why are you consuming it? And if you stop consuming it, then basically you're not voting as a consumer for I want this. So if there's less votes for that, then economics states that it will no longer be a center of focus.
Yeah, you came back around and then you said what I was gonna what I was waiting to say, but because as of right now, which is one person, when you stop eating it, the animal's still gonna die. But when tens of thousands of people, millions stop eating it, then no, the animals don't die because they don't produce them to slaughter them as much, and obviously less death. So
it's just
so you are just one person, and you're oh, am I really making? But you kind of are, man, because it's there's a lot of people that are I'm just one person, and they're doing it too, and then dude, have you seen the dairy industry? has lost so much fucking money. Like which good. No one, you don't need to drink fucking milk.
Well, you know what's weird is like we even compare the eggs, and I always get free range, whatever the fuck that means. Organic. Because they have cage free, they have free range, they have organic. If you get all that, it's like $6 a dozen. It's stupid, but they're not the color of our eggs. Like my eggs are like fucking beige. Never seen a beige egg. They're either brown or they're white. You know what I mean? It's like the industry controls like this is what you're gonna get.
Yeah, the white is I told somebody that the other day and they didn't even believe me. The eggs are white because they bleach them, like they dye them white. They don't come out white. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not coming out white. They're fucking dyeing them white. But I found this. I pay $6 for freaking a dozen because I buy the Vital Farms one. Because doing my research, they're probably when it comes to it's impossible probably for them to be like 100% ethical. But when I did some research, it seems like it doesn't seem like they grind up the baby boys and they don't do all that shit. So I'm down with them. But you're doing it the right way. Like you got some chickens, man. That's sick.
I've got 8 chickens. They're super happy. Like I come walking by the fence. They come over because they know I'm going to feed them. Like I got like mealworms and different things. There's like layer feed, and then there's like a corn and seed mix. So I just give them like a variety. Whatever they always want the worms is what they want.
Do you know what I mean? It's just funny when you talk to somebody who like they just don't know it all, and they're just like, "What? What's wrong with eggs? Like the chicken just has the eggs," but they don't understand when they're mass producing it. Dude, they're stuck close together. They're grinding up the boys because they're worthless to them, and they're not living. They're living for shit. And you go, "Oh, well, what's wrong with milk? Like what? They're just milking them." No, dude. They fucking keep them pregnant so they can keep producing milk till they're just like freaking falling over sick because they've been pregnant their whole life. And then if they ever have calves, they take the calf away and kill that and make veal because they don't want the baby cow to have the milk. It's like wild, man. It's like that's a wild industry to be in. You know what I mean?
It's pretty ruthless, dude.
That's ruthless.
Well, not necessarily, because there's local farmers like out here that are just like straight up local farmers. They don't like, maybe they might produce beef even or things like that, but like it's not like.
They're not like of course they're not trying to mass produce it as quick as fucking possible. Right. And they compact make the fucking animals sit right next to each other, can't move around, like.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I was watching what was it called? Super Size Me?
Yeah.
Super Size Me 2. Have you seen those?
I've seen the first one.
Dude, you got to watch the second one. It's so fantastic.
What was the first one? What did it? It took them like a month to gain all that weight and like 9 months to lose it all or something. It was something crazy like that.
30 days to gain all that. And he was in like peak shape, like average. And then he was like, they were saying, okay, you might have a heart attack soon. Like you're severely at risk.
Because he ate McDonald's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's so gross. Dude, I couldn't even do.
He opened his own fast food place on the second one. And he figured out like, okay, well, what does it take to call it organic? Well, what does it take to call it like cage free or like free range? And like there's loopholes where you just add like a little bit of a fence. Like they don't even state like how much really. So it was like a little 6-foot little piece of a fence outside the building so they can kind of like walk out if they wanted to. But these chickens that they buy, these broiler chickens for like, for meat, they grow huge in 6 weeks. They're like massive and they can't even support their body. Like their legs, like their hips break and their legs break. So they're just like a massive meat thing. They don't even want to go inside.
Yeah. So they're pumping them full of hormones, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So he bought them, like, okay, well, I'm going to start like a chicken farm and like, it's going to be a chicken restaurant. And like, he told like on the cups, it looks all trendy and shit. It's got all this writing and it tells you like the story, the real story of what happens and how like this looks like it's healthy, but it's not because it's just marketing and like all this shit, dude. Is great.
Where'd you watch that on?
It's on YouTube. I have YouTube Premium.
Okay.
You know, like without commercials or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's like movies on there.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can watch it on there.
Super Size Me Too. I want to see because I mean I have like all those things like Prime.
I like YouTube Premium because I'm on YouTube a lot, like trying to learn shit sometimes, like how-to things.
And you don't
like
want a commercial bugging you.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like
no, I know they're getting crazy with the commercials too.
I haven't had it for like 6 months. Just got that thing, and I'm like, this is worth it.
Okay, you can watch it on YouTube for free. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's just a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's pretty new. Dude, it's pretty funny too. The way that guy's funny.
Oh my God, the last one was in 2004, and this one was just a couple years ago.
2019. It should have been just last year.
It says 2017. I don't know.
Oh, was it 17? Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, the first one was 2004. Wow, that was a long time ago. Isn't that weird that 2004 was a long time ago?
15 years apart, those videos. Yeah, like, it's weird just being like this age. It was like that, for people when we were, like, coming up, like, and they were in their 40s and shit, they're like, oh, well, the 80s were, like, just here, and we're like, the 80s? Like, that's crazy. The 70s? What the fuck? That was, like, forever ago. But like for them it was.
Dude, that's how we felt in the 90s.
Yeah.
We were like, what? We're like, what? The 70s? Like, what?
That was like 20 years before the 90s.
Yeah.
That's like the 2000s to the 2020s.
Now.
Yeah. Doesn't it seem like not right? It's like, no, that was the 70s. That was different.
Literally just got instantly depressed.
Why?
Because time's flying, man.
It's just the way it is. About it. All you could do, you could dream. That's what I found, dude. Like, some people, they dream, and like their lives are more like, I don't know. Like, I get answers in my dreams. Like, I have, I'll have like problems in my life, like things that like questions, problems and questions. Like, I want to solve things, and then I dream, and like I find answers. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Like, I think like, I don't know. I think it's right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think.
But like some people don't dream,
Well, of course, like got beaten down from life, and they just give up, and they're just in their routine, and a lot of time. I mean, we talk about this all the time. Like, they're stuck in their routine, man. They can't. They change anything in their routine, their whole house of cards might crumble,
It's true. It's like, what are you talking about? Eggs. Eggs are fine. Milk's fine. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, don't tell me that. I can't live with any more shit.
Yeah.
Especially with like COVID.
Dude. It's like the excuse for everything too. It's so annoying. Like, I'm waiting on these skateboards, right? I'm like, dude, you told me weeks ago. Oh, sorry, COVID. I ordered these like skate shoe things 2 months ago. Supposed to ship. Email them. Sorry, COVID. Like, it's just like a perfect excuse for everyone. Just COVID. Fucking shit. But I know it's not like it's them. Like, it's not. Because like manufacturing and just everything is like.
Yeah. No, it's everyone I'm hearing in all industries.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah.
The question is why. Question's why. Like,
that's
why?
The shit right there that just makes me think it's just planned because everybody can just make more money at the top. Like, I don't know. It's the only thing that makes sense. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Well, like we were looking at the numbers with measles. Or did I ever show you that? I looked that up while you like walked away or something.
No,
2.5 million people in 1980, and 1.5 million have died of COVID in 2020, and the population has doubled since then, almost doubled. So it's like they didn't close anything down.
Dude, I think we found the answer in when I Googled What is the population that the Earth can sustain?
Oh yeah.
We like found the answer. We're like, oh, there's the answer.
Did you? Oh, I want to see that right now.
Yeah.
What population?
Can the Earth sustain?
Oh, okay. That's so funny. It like auto filled it for me. It like hears you.
No. What does it say? 1.8 billion.
1.9 billion.
Yeah.
So.
What? We have 7.6 billion right now.
And I don't know, this is abc.net, Australia. I don't know.
Okay, for sure. For sure. I don't know. Honestly, like, that makes sense, though.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense why, but,
that's why they're factory farming. That's why they're, like, people are trying to keep up with this fucking demand.
Well, I know there was this, what is the study? I need to look it up, but there was a study where they did it on rodents. It was rats. And, like, they made available a certain amount of food to the rats, but the rats couldn't actually access it. And the rats still reproduced at the same rate as if they gave them that much food. Like, just because the food was available, they reproduced to the level that they would have if they had given them the food.
Mm-hmm.
So they would say the idea was, if manufacturing reaches a level where we're like, where the food is being produced for 20 billion people, but like most of it gets thrown away, then people are going to keep reproducing to the point of 20 billion, and then if we go to 30 billion, then we'll keep, it's like never ending. Like,
dude,
we can't stop making so much food.
We could not have like 20 billion people. Like, dude, what? That'd be insane.
Yeah, but look how dense like places like Indonesia are. That's almost the same population as the United States, and it's what was it, 750,000 square miles, and the United States is how many million square miles? I can't remember how many million square miles.
Wow.
The States.
You are not Jamie.
3.8 million square miles.
Yeah.
And Indonesia is 750,000, and the populations are almost the same.
5.5 times more land.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's way crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, I guess my point is, other places in the world, they're like used to it. They're like it's not even anything for them.
Bro, go back to you.
I thought I did.
No, now you put the screen on. It was on you.
Oh, okay.
There you go. There's you. Man, you know what I failed to mention? Look at your cute sweater. You trying to win a cute award today?
Thanks, buddy.
You're looking like fucking all festive.
I look like the dude.
You do. You look like the dude in Aladdin had a baby. You got a Christmas tree?
Fuck no.
Hell yeah.
Why?
I don't know, dude. Because I'm fucking an American.
It's an American thing? Christmas trees were actually part of a pagan holiday. It's a Nordic pagan holiday. Like, it has nothing to do with Jesus.
I mean, I don't even know what all that means, but I'm interested. I don't know. I mean, this country used to burn witches, It's fucking weird.
Dude, history is fucking interesting.
Yeah, man.
And I don't know.
How religion plays a part in history is so fucking interesting. Something that, like, is literally, like, you don't see it, has caused so much death and destruction and craziness. It's weird. Humans are a weird species. We really like to fuck shit up. Humans, man, we party. We party, dude. We fuck shit up, kill people, wars, party.
Dude, I don't know if it's humans' fault. It's like some rogue leaders that have been in control for a fucking long time. Like humans are just pretty much slaves. Like we're just pretty much slaves. Like whether or not we think we're slaves, we're slaves. You know, whether we like, work at McDonald's flipping burgers or we run a small business,
Like
we're still
slaves to some extent, yeah, because we need like everyone needs money to survive. So yes,
we're a slave to a system that we
Yeah.
never signed up for it.
for sure.
We're just born into it, and there's no way out.
Absolutely. And this
It's
is
kind of
what,
like born into prison.
dude. This is why it's going to be very interesting with what we're going to do, because I guarantee we're going to find people that were just sick of it.
Yeah, that might be.
It's going to be very interesting. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. That's why there's nothing else left to do but just like help people, man, because fuck, everything else is so evil. Gotta be part of the solution.
Dude, I don't even know what's real anymore. I don't even know if I'm real anymore.
I love when
I'm
you
serious.
I love when you say shit like that.
I'm 100% serious. It's a crazy thing.
No, I know. That's the thing, man. I feel like I tell everyone that. Like, I used to think all conspiracy theories were all crazy. I used to think like, you know what I mean?
So crazy. Oh my God, you're so crazy. You say that all the time. Oh my God, you're just talking about this shit. He's so crazy.
Dude, now I'm like, I don't fucking put anything past anything, dude. It's just like everything is crazy.
Are you reading this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm as fast as I can. You're scrolling. Sorry, I'm not a fucking speed reader.
Well, I was looking for the parts where that are relevant.
Yeah, I mean,
like history, introduction of the festival. They just talk about how that's so weird. Wikipedia is so fucking weird. They're weaving it with the story of Jesus as best they fucking can. But then at the same time, they're acknowledging that it's the winter solstice. But they're not giving a whole lot of credence to like where it came from. They're just trying to weave it together as much as possible. It's fucking weird. So check this out. All right. How did Christmas start? Middle of winter. Let's see, long time.
I don't know, man. We're on a podcast. We really shouldn't be reading things.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting though.
For sure.
Who cares? It's ours. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
America!
If somebody doesn't like it, they can click on something else. Fuck them.
I mean, dude, I think we might have 3 views.
It's true. 3. tell Red so we can have 4.
Dude, he wants to watch it. I don't want him to.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
In Scandinavia, the Norse celebrated Yule from December 21st, the winter solstice, through January, in recognition of the return of the sun. Fathers and sons would bring home large logs, which they would set on fire. The people would feast until the log burned out, which could take as many as 12 days. The Norse believed that each spark from the fire represented a new pig or calf that would be born during the coming year. This is not Christianity. It's the exact opposite. It's paganism. It's like believing in many gods.
Yeah.
It's polytheism. Believing in many gods that aren't like the one true Christian God, whatever. It just blows my mind, dude, how like stories, these are ancient stories, and that's the way it was, and that's where this shit came from. But they change it and they go, oh well, we're gonna use the same fucking story, but we're gonna call it ours. Mm-hmm. And like people go, well, don't take the Christ out of Christmas. Like, what the fuck did that even have anything to do with, like,
dude?
Jesus?
Dude, because yeah, to add to what you said, it's like I got on to, like The Secret, the universe, all that stuff for a while. I remember one time I said some shit to some like older lady. I'm like, yeah, she's like, do you believe in God or whatever? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I believe in the universe. Like everything's like God. Like, and she's like, oh, don't take Jesus out of it. And I'm like, what? Like, she's like, when you call it the universe, you take God out of it. And I'm like, the universe, like that is God. Like, what are you talking about? Like, everything is God. Like, everything's amazing. Like, there's God in everything. And she got so mad when I said that shit.
And there's no, the problem with it is there's no basis. It's just like what it comes down to is, well, I have faith. And it's like, okay, so basically you just believe something very specific and tell everyone else that they're wrong because you just want to.
Yeah. Like, Yeah. That's why I like the whole, like, the whole, like the universe, man. Like everything is God. Like when I look at a dog, I'm like, dude, look at how beautiful a dog is. Look at a tree. Like everything is God. Like it's fucking amazing. It was created somehow by the universe, some sort of mystical powers.
So you're looking at this Saturnalia, or I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Saturnalia. That's where they name fucking Saturn cars after.
Holiday in honor of Saturn, the god of agriculture. It's the winter solstice.
Oh, because see, they're just like praying to that god that they can make it through the winter and have crops. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
the light's gonna come back.
Yeah, everything of faith was just like survival. It wasn't like now where it's just like we get to just like romanticize the thought of it. You know what I mean? Like they were literally just like praying they fucking live. Like So they had to have faith because that's all they fucking had with no lights, and they're just in a dark room at night fucking freezing. Like
it says also around the same time of the winter solstice, Romans observed Jurildalia, a feast honoring the children of Rome. In addition, members of the upper classes often celebrated the birthday of Mithra, the god of the unconquerable sun, on December 25th. It was believed that Mithra, an infant god, like baby Jesus, was born of a rock. For some Romans, Mithra's birthday was the most sacred day of the year. Dude, think about it. Where's the Vatican? It's in Rome. Like, Jesus' birthday, infant god. Like, it's... They borrow stories, but if you tell a Christian that, dude, they want to fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Seriously, they want to fucking kill you.
Yeah. That's the thing, man. Like, I don't have any problem with Christianity. I don't have a problem with anything. Whatever you need to help you get through the day and give you faith, you know what I mean? But just like whatever you believe in should just not affect other people, or you shouldn't be mad at other people for their beliefs.
Exactly. But if you say something that challenges them, they get mad, and then they want to hurt you.
Well, then tell him you're gonna fucking bust out the god of fucking Saturnista and fucking kill him.
Dude, what the? Sorry, the video started playing. Okay. So in the early days of Christianity, Easter was the main holiday. The birth of Jesus was not celebrated. In the 4th century, church officials decided to institute the birth of Jesus as a holiday. Unfortunately, the Bible does not mention date for his birth. a fact Puritans later pointed out in order to deny the legitimacy of the celebration. Although some evidence suggests that his birth may have occurred in the spring, why would shepherds be herding in the middle of winter? Makes sense. Pope Julius I chose December 25th. It is commonly believed that the church chose this date in an effort to adopt and absorb the traditions of the pagan Saturnalia festival. You see what I'm saying? So they already had a festival on that day. They're like, this is his day. This is the day Jesus was born. They just decided, and it's a pagan holiday. Dude, and the days of the week, those are all pagan gods. They're all Roman gods.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
Wow, like, dude, Rome has, like, an influence on, like, everything that's around today, huh?
Everything. I mean, think about it. Every time we say Monday, you know, every time we say Tuesday, Wednesday, any day, we're, like, praying. It's like a prayer. Think about it. It's adopted into the Gregorian calendar.
Thank God it's Friday.
Dude, it's fucking crazy. So, I mean, I don't know. From my perspective, it's not like anti-Christian or it's not like anti-pagan. It's like, just look at it. You know, just look at it, fool. Just look at it.
Right.
I mean, it's crazy to look at, you know? What pisses me off is how blind people are. You know what I mean? Like, how they just believe things and say things and push ideas.
I think what it is, especially when it's like an older person, like, dude, they've been believing something for 70 years, and you hit them with the truth, and they're like, I've been doing this my whole life, and if you prove me wrong now, my whole life is a lie. So they just don't want to hear it, dude. I really think that. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because they're just protecting their ego and their self, you know? Because, like, if you really let that in and go, holy shit, my whole life was a lie, that's pretty heartbreaking, you know?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the whole premise behind creating these stories is.
Yeah.
Is that, like, people are going to get so latched in, and then their grandparents are going to be those people. You know, anyone who might, like, look and realize what's really going on, you know, and they're going to be like, oh, well, that's just not a good idea. Like, I don't want to fucking disturb things.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So dude,
just satisfying is what it is.
So, dude, I have a Christmas tree, and now I feel like a piece of shit. Fucking pagan god fucking fir tree. Fuck.
I mean, it is what it is, you know. It's a
smells good.
Enjoy it for what it is, you know. Like,
yeah, I'm enjoying it for a beautiful tree. So fuck you.
Hey, chop down a fucking tree and put it in your fucking house. That's cool.
I know, stupid as fuck.
I can't do it, dude. Like, I stopped doing it a few years ago, and I'm influenced to do it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, let's get a tree.
Of course.
Like, I can't stand it, you know? Bugs
well, dude.
Everything bugs me, though. I'm crazy.
Well, dude, I feel like a lot of shit bugs me, too. We gotta read, like, monk books and shit, because nothing really should bug us. Do you know what I mean? You shouldn't, like, disturb your peace because the world sucks.
Well, I guess it's tough to say, like, what it does. Like, it doesn't necessarily, I mean, it bugs me, but, like, what does that mean? It bugs me. It's just like, I don't want to participate because I don't feel the need to participate in a lot of things, is really what it is. And, like, a lot of people feel the need to participate in things that I think are, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, it's not applicable to me. It's not applicable to my life. But I don't care if anyone else does.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like what you were saying, like, oh, I'm cool with Christians or pagans or whoever. Because, like, yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, I don't give a
fuck. I don't want it being forced on me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's how I think everything should be. Like, yeah. You know?
I mean, like, they decorated the park for Christmas. It's, like, right down the street or whatever. You know that park that's, like, a block away from my house? It's, like, all decorators, lights everywhere. I mean, it looks cool.
Yeah. So, like you said, if you just take things for just what they are, like, yeah, a bunch of lights up, it looks cool. Like, you know, take the fucking Christmas out of it. But you can't take Jesus out of Christmas.
At the same time, like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Like, sometimes those same people that are like on the conservative Christian side might be like, well, there's not enough energy for like all these people, you know, or something like that, you know, regarding anything regarding like not enough energy will just drive me fucking crazy when it comes to Christmas, because everyone has their fucking lights on, and it's like, oh well, you know, we have to have rolling blackouts now because, I mean, we don't have to here, but like in California, it's like pretty well known, rolling blackouts, you know, like shit like that. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? Why is everybody like burning electricity for no reason?
For no fucking reason.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck is that? Shit drives me crazy.
Fucking Americans, man. We're always peacocking.
Dude, like Fountain Hills in Phoenix. Dude, place is so fucking rich. They just shoot water straight up in the air and like half of it comes back down. The rest just fucking evaporates. They're just like, look at us. We're in the middle of the desert. We shoot water 300 feet in the air. Fucking assholes.
Dude, yeah. They got fucking dolphins and sea aquarium shit in the middle of the desert. I hate that shit.
Yeah. That was like what I was saying about the Scottsdale. Like, it's like this, it's a virtual reality almost. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're in the desert, but here's this, like, isn't it fun? Look at all this cool shit. It's all new. Oh, wow. Look at all these fancy cars. There's McLarens and there's Ferraris, you know? Like, doesn't it feel like something bigger than what it is? And it's like, oh, it just feels like a bunch of fucking shit that got produced. And, like, I'm walking around the desert, really.
Yeah. Right.
Dude, I'd rather be walking around penniless near the equator where like everything fucking grows. I would. And with I mean, even at risk of like, I don't know, some fucking, I don't know, cartel is gonna fucking kill me. I don't know. At least maybe I'd have some freedom for like, you know, a few months or something. I don't know, man. I kind of wish I'd have that kind of freedom. You know, to just exist.
Dude, Costa Rica, man. It's a badass place. For what you just described sounds like Costa Rica to me.
Does it?
Yep. Except I don't really think it's crazy with the cartel shit. It's pretty chill there. I went all around there. Little villages and shit. ATVs. It was totally fine.
Well, what do you, like, you still have to, like, work and shit. I mean, they still have, like, a monetary system.
Yeah.
And they still have a banking system. They still have, like, credit. You know, it's still, like...
They don't have a military. That's pretty cool.
That is interesting.
Right? It's pretty interesting that they don't have a military.
Yeah, and I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. I mean, in the state of, like, the world, the way it is, like, is that a good idea?
Probably not.
I'm for, like, not having a military. I mean, it's like, that'd be cool if we could all be peaceful, but is that possible? Or are you just, like, you know...
Asking for it.
Yeah, are you just being idealistic?
Yeah, they're just asking for it, right? Anyway,
like everybody, a bunch of hippies get together, all hold hands, like, oh yeah, well, we're just happy. Look,
fucking
you know.
20 big tanks just rolling and take over the whole country.
Yeah, I mean that was like what happened with Buddhism. You know, like all these areas that were like Buddhists got conquered. You know, when Buddhism first began, right? The Buddha, he was one of the people in India that was like, he was like part of a revolution, like a spiritual revolution, and they were like fasting for like long periods of time and doing like, you know, strange things like, you know, that's where yoga came from, you know, like stretches and like weird postures and like not eating, you know, he'd eat like a grain of rice a day, like stuff like that, like one grain. It's just so crazy, you know, like completely emaciated. But like, he was looking for something, they were looking for something spiritual. They were like trying to find what was beyond this life and what was really like worth experiencing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what is this? They were just looking for the meaning, right? And they became like that, a whole movement became really easy to conquer because it was passive.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh, well, we're just looking inward and we're we're gonna revolt against this by not eating. It's like, okay, we'll fucking kill you. You know, it's just like how that shit goes.
Yeah. I like Buddhism stuff.
Me too.
Yeah. I like Jack Cornfield, Ram Dass. You like Ram Dass?
Yeah, he's passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty recently.
Yeah. Ram Dass is interesting.
Hell yeah.
He kind of talked a lot about like psychedelics, like being like a premature enlightenment. You could like get there quicker.
How sick is that he was like fucking there back in the Timothy Leary days? Like he was with him there.
Yeah.
That's wild. They're like homies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, you know what's interesting too with Christianity is like the early Christian wars, like while the Bible was being like written and revised, and like King James. You know, did I ever talk about that? King James like commissioned the colonies to produce hemp, which is fucking crazy. The marijuana, like he's like, you guys need to start growing more hemp. You know, like you're our colonies. You need to be making us money. You're losing us money right now. And so back when this country was being founded, it was like for marijuana.
Yeah.
That was like the main fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is.
You know, and then it became illegal. Like it's like what?
It became illegal because they couldn't use hemp paper on those presses, right?
Right? And
yeah.
King James was the same that fucking commissioned the most current version of the Bible.
Okay, so that's what I was gonna ask you. So I don't know like my Bible history. So what is the difference between just like whatever the Bible's called, and then the King James version of the Bible, and I know there's other versions. Like, what is the difference?
It's just the way they're written, the verbiage that they use. It's almost like a narrative. So like some will leave certain things out, others will like there's these more modern versions.
Is it try to translate it to more modern like language verbiage?
I mean, pretty much. You know how you can just Google stuff and you can find anything to support anything that you want.
Of course.
You believe. It's kind of like that. So like you can find a Bible that like gives you these detailed explanations of every like it doesn't even go into the way it was originally written. It's like this watered down version of like a narrative of like maybe like the current conservative Christian like idea, and it'll just tell you that basically, and like leave out the original scripture, which is just fucking crazy to me. But like there's a lot of that. There's a lot of those new ones now. I don't even call them Bibles. They're just like books. I mean, they're just like they're not even the same book.
Dude, people just trying to make a buck, man.
You see different. It's like Cliff Notes.
You see different versions of the Bible where they just like make it pretty on the cover, so they're just trying to like bank off that too, because they know how many people are already into that, so they can try a quicker way to sell a product, make money. So,
dude, there's an idea for you, dude. Just have a whole bunch of Bibles made that are like fucking the fanciest, craziest looking fucking thing.
Yeah.
And like
people buy them up. They'll buy them up. Yeah.
And I don't even know why. Like just so they get put in the bookcase and they can just put like look at this.
The 2020 Big Mac edition. We'll put like McDonald's hamburgers all over the front and fucking sell a bunch.
The Super Size Me fucking Bible. It's huge.
Yeah. People will buy it. It's fucking wild.
Yeah. I don't understand a lot of things in there. It's like, look how many people eat fast food, and look how many people are like hardcore Christians. And it's like in the Bible, it says we should be stewards of the planet, stewards of the animals. That doesn't mean like we need to that the idea of like factory farming goes against that completely. So it's like there's so many things in the Bible that are just like, like turn the other cheek, and then like you watch like the news and it's like, oh, look what they did. We need a response. And they fucking go crazy. And it's all like conservative Christians that are like, fucking bomb them. You know, it's like, Jesus Christ. Do you even read the book that you're like?
No, and dude, isn't that funny too? I always think like the biggest Christians are always like also the biggest gun-toting people too.
Like warmongers, kind of. It kind of blows my mind. My main thing, like, I don't know. I don't really have a problem with anything, but I see.
Yeah, me neither. Dude, agreed. Yeah, I just notice these things, and I just think they're funny. Like you're so like religious and you love God and all this, but then you're like obsessed with guns. Like I don't know. Like how do the two things mesh? It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they're just like, oh, you gotta protect your house. Which I mean, I get that part, but then like I don't know, like.
Yeah, but what about like trust in the Lord and the Lord will provide?
Yeah.
Like just like having a gun like come into that because I thought you were just trusting in the Lord and everything's gonna be fine. Mm-hmm. Right? So how about just say a prayer? God's gonna protect you. Oh, God's not gonna protect you? Well then there is no God, so you need guns? Or wait, which is it? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Then, exactly what you're saying.
This goes into politics too, man, because it's all like so many things are so contradictory. Like
it's designed that way. It's got to be.
Yeah. Like I don't know. Yeah, I don't even want to open that can of worms right now. Another time. But yeah.
Politics.
Yeah, dude, I'm sick of politics right now, man. I like where we've been going this time. I mean,
yeah, I'm sick of Akon, dude.
Dude, I'm not because he's been away for a while. On the corner with Julie on the waistline.
Dude, I drive from out of state to come see you. You don't even like turn. You're just like sitting there, like your arms folded, staring up at your TV, like squinting, trying to look at it. I'm sick of Akon. Like, hey man, nice to see you.
Oh, hey.
Sick of Akon. I don't even, if you ask me what's a song Akon has sung, I don't even know. I don't know any of Akon's songs.
That Locked Up one, remember that one? Locked up, they won't let me out. Locked up. And then he's out of lonely, I'm so lonely.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that sings that congratulations song? What is it?
Post Malone.
You like that guy?
I like 3 songs.
Yeah?
Yeah. Dude, he's fucking hilarious. Like he's just like fat white dude, drinks a million beers, smokes a million cigarettes, and then uses a bunch of auto-tune, and he's rich.
It's fucking weird. But I mean, my question is, when it comes to all these things, like, okay, so I know he's got his story and whatever, right? But like, is there more to it than that?
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily believe that like people just come up like that. Like,
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like, maybe he's like peddling some sort of fucking bullshit. Like his songs aren't even his, or I don't know. Like, I just don't trust it. I think like anything that's mainstream, I don't trust. I'm like, dude, where's this coming from?
I know what you mean, because it's like, think about like the label backing and like dude, they're like, these are the songs on the radio. Like these are, it's like, how do you get to that where they're just like pushing your shit like that? You know what I mean? Because it's wild.
Exactly. Yeah, they start pushing your shit. Why?
Well, like, it's also, well, part of it is if they, you know, to some point he's got to have some sort of talent or whatever. But like a lot of times those big people, like they sign their life away in those record deals. Some less than others. But dude, those record labels, man, they make all the money, dude. So when you see somebody like that guy who got rich as fuck, think about how much money he made his label. Stupid money. And dude, I even heard they even get sometimes pieces of like their touring. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, your label's not out with you when you're fucking touring. Like, and they get a piece of that. That's wild, dude. They own you, dude. They own you.
Rhymesayers.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. Where, dude, they don't have a major. But see, they even.
That's why I respect like Atmosphere. Slow. Anybody
Sure.
who's signed on Rhymesayers, I'm like, okay, this is different. This isn't. These aren't people that are like trying to fucking. They're not selling out. You know. I mean, that's what it comes down to.
He has something with Interscope. I wonder what that is. Like, it's still Rhymesayers, but like, he's got maybe it's a That's probably what it is. It's probably a distribution deal with Interscope. That's why they're in fucking Minnesota, and that's why all over the country, where I guarantee every state, people know who the fuck Atmosphere is. And like, well, yeah, the Interscope thing I think is just within the last 15 years.
Yeah, because like, in the early 2000s, like, dude, no one knew who it was.
Well, we did in San Diego, and they're from Minnesota. Like,
yeah, I mean, but
dude, Pat knew who fucking he was growing up. Pat was living in Idaho, dude. They fucking got out for being like underground. It's pretty impressive.
I guess what I mean is like the average person, you hit up just anyone, and they're not gonna know who it is.
For sure.
Just like anyone. You know what I mean? But like if you're into that kind of music, then maybe.
Dude, I remember 2009, we were outside a bowling alley in like Phoenix, and some girl like heard us talking. She's like, "Oh my God, Atmosphere?" She's like, "I grew up in Minnesota." She's like, "I used to see him roll around in his Escalade and his license plate said Slug." And we were like, "That's fucking awesome."
Was that me and you?
Dude, yeah. Dude, that might have been you with me. Does that sound familiar?
It sounds really familiar.
Yeah, that probably was you with me then. Yeah.
Were you laying on the sidewalk at some point that night? On the ground?
I don't remember that part. Were we outside a bowling alley? That's what I said, right? I feel like it.
I don't know.
I don't know. But dude, I can picture it was dark, we were outside, and that girl was saying that. Yeah. And I was like, that is fucking awesome.
I'm just trying to place which, because we were drinking so much. Like, which time was this?
Dude, yeah.
That sounds so familiar.
I mixed times. Dude, you fucking enlightened me that we had fucking machine guns to our back, and I don't even remember that.
I can't believe you fucking forgot that. How can you forget something like that?
Exactly. Honestly, I felt like a gangster after you told me that. I like walked around with more pep in my step, dude. I was like, I'm fucking gangster. I fucking got killed by federales, Holmes. That's a crazy story.
It was.
Love it. I love it.
It's weird. I don't know. Not many people have had like a gun pointed to them.
No, thrown on the ground in Mexico with guns to your back.
I mean, dude, that.
Hey, so the guns were to our head?
No, they were on our backs.
Our backs? Oh, same. Still.
Well, I don't know. I felt something on my back, and I saw it was like on your back.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was.
It's pretty wild, man.
Yeah, I mean, when you're face down, like you can't really.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what was going on behind me, but.
Yeah, and imagine if we were like wasted and trying to be like tough guy and jump up, they probably would have just like assassinated us right there.
They can't assassinate you unless you hold an office.
Nah, dude, we're pretty important, dude.
Based off of this podcast, they assassinate us.
No, dude. Back then, dude, I was the president of Oak Hill, bro.
Oh man, it was good. It was a good life, man.
It was a good life, like it's over.
No, I mean that life is over. That life is over.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was good while, we experienced that. That was cool.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people, have experienced shit like that. I mean, some have, but
dude,
like.
I got tons of friends who have never, like, even been to another country, man. Like, tons.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember the first 3 or 4 years I lived with my roommates, in Arizona. Every year I was going to a different country. They never went anywhere. Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, you would think, I don't know. I want this COVID shit to be over. Dude, we were gonna go to Costa Rica. Like we had a big trip planned, like 10 people. I had to cancel that shit. That was back in August too. Fucking annoying.
I don't know. I mean, other than like seeing the kids, like kind of like over going anywhere anymore.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. Whatever.
I just want to like hang out with the chickens and shit.
Holy shit, yeah, dude, you're an old man now. That's cool though. You had a fucking you done shit like nobody's done, so that's cool.
I don't know. I want to grow stuff and like I don't know, just have my own thing going on.
Yeah.
I want to. You know what I want to do is I want to reach a place like mentally and emotionally and spiritually to where like stress isn't even on my fucking radar, like at all. It's just like I'm just calm and like everything's just flowing, and like I'm not facing a whole lot of resistance. Like when I drive here or do that, I just want it all to just kind of like settle down, calm down. I don't want to have a lot of complaints.
Yeah, dude. That's why I try to listen to a lot of Buddhist shit, and like I told you that book, Think Like a Monk. Like I don't know, all that shit. That shit like calms me down and like you know what you're describing. I feel like that type of stuff gets me on a. It's way easier said than done because life is fucking stressful and annoying, and I freak out because I'm a schmear. But like, yeah, because that is the goal. What you're saying, man. That's good shit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess what it comes down to is there's like nothing ever really to freak out about. You know what I mean? Ever. I mean, it seems like there is at the moment.
Dude, yeah.
But there really never is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like a lot. Yeah, dude. Like a lot of people's freakouts too. It's like what other people are doing. You know what I mean? It's like you're doing this, but it's like that's their life. They get to do whatever they want. You know?
Yeah.
Like if more people, me included, I'm like saying this, but like because I need to do it too. Really, just everyone just needs to worry about themselves because everyone, they're their own people.
Dude, like a month ago, I was freaking out about like fucking everything. And I needed to get out of that situation. It was just poisonous to me. You know, it was fucking weird, man. That situation I was in at that job. Let me give you a kind of a brief description. It's like, I'll give you like a description like from my perspective. It's like they were all living in like one dimension. I don't know how to explain it, like a different dimension, and I'm in like this other dimension, and I'm trying to communicate with them, but there's like some kind of barrier, and whatever I'm saying, they're not responding to what I'm saying. They're responding like, oh, well, I'm saying that maybe because of this. So they respond differently, thinking I'm saying that because of this other reason. And I'm not. I'm like very direct. I'm like, dude, I say what I say. I mean what I fucking say. And they're just like, oh, well, he couldn't mean that.
So they all think you have ulterior motives.
They just think, yeah, I mean something different than what I like. It drove me fucking crazy, dude. Like, I could not communicate with them. Like, they wouldn't listen at all. Like, it was like I was pulling my hair out. It was insane. And so I just knew, like, wow, if I can't communicate in my job, like a very critical part of my job is communication. I can't do that here for whatever reason, whether it's mine or their fault or whoever's, it doesn't matter. Like, I need to stop this. You know what I mean? I just need to, like, remove myself.
Yeah.
So I did.
What do you think about like girls they're all into like astrology and like signs, like because like they say like your personality traits are like your horoscope or your what are those, you know what I mean? What do you think about that? Yeah, well, it's funny because like when I read that shit like about one, I'm like, yeah, that's fucking me to a T. Like, what are you, Aquarius? What are you?
I'm an Aquarius. I bring water.
Yeah, see, that makes sense. Aquarius, fucking crazy.
I'm always just bringing water. Whether or not people want to drink it, it's another story.
No, seriously, what do you think about all that shit? Do you think it's all just bullshit or like?
I don't know. I'd say like I give it a little bit more credibility than some like narrative or story.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like a lot of girls are into that shit, and I feel like I just always it's crazy, schmarrah. But like, I don't know. Every time somebody reads me some shit or whatever, I'm like, fuck. Fucking true.
No, I don't know. I give it like something.
Where does
worth
that
looking
come
at.
from? Where's the origins of that shit?
Astrology. The stars.
Yeah, but fucking, how do the stars give that information?
It's
like, yeah, you look at a star and go, oh, that star is a fucking bull and it's stubborn. Like, what? Like,
well, before there was like, cell phones and podcasts and all this shit, people were in the dark a lot. Electricity.
a lot of times they
up, dude. And they're like, look at that bull. Look at that guy with the fucking bucket of water or whatever. You know what I mean? It was just like in the sun, and it all like made sense.
Yeah.
It was like there was a system to it, and I mean that goes back like who knows how far back that goes.
Yeah.
That's like our origins. It's our origins. People walking around making stories about the sky.
Tight. I fucks with it.
Yeah, no, I like that. I would like to live in a place like that where people had like I call that culture. Like the shit we live in now, like, I don't know, like you hear like people in music, like, oh, this is our culture, this is the way it is. It's like, dude, this is not fucking culture. This is fucking capitalism, just fucking selling shit.
Yeah.
This isn't culture.
Yeah.
I just sound like a jaded old man, but like, I mean, there's truth to it. It's just nobody wants to hear that. It's weird. The older you get to a certain point, and like, nobody wants to hear what you're saying anymore.
Well, they just think you're hating, or you're too old, or you don't get it, or
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They think you're too old and you don't get it, but you get it. You just already got it, and they haven't gotten it yet.
Of course.
They'll get it, and they'll be like, "Oh, I remember somebody saying something like that, like when I was younger." You know what I mean? And like they don't even remember.
Because they're just young. They don't have anything yet. So like right now, a lot of the young people, they just think life is all about just getting some shit.
Dude, every person is like that right now. It's so crazy. Every young person is like, I want to be a millionaire by the time I'm like 21, or it's just like how it is. Like it's so prevalent. Like it's like the main thing, the main stage. You hear it all the time, and like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I used to care a lot more about like that kind of stuff. I never did enough to like really pursue it. Like I've always been on more of a spiritual journey. You know what I mean? Like I've been like trying to have new experiences to like, I don't know, develop character or something like that. Like kind of like build myself. I mean, just have an experience just to have it.
Yeah.
I don't know, like going to Amsterdam, that was a pretty unique experience for me. Like, I don't know, like I definitely had like, I took in that place a lot. Like I took it in a lot. Like
the shit was dope.
Like I really like felt what it was like to like live there, kind of. Like I kept throwing myself into it, like by myself, and like going and getting into whatever adventure I could. Kind of like I do in Mexico, like that, like just to feel it. I just wanted to feel like it was, like how would it be if I was just like some crazy kid there?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Not like a freaking visitor, but like just some crazy kid there. The same crazy kid.
Yeah.
I miss being that crazy kid.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Oh yeah.
But like part of that meant like I was naive to a lot of the stuff that like I kind of like know right now. So you can never get that back.
Yeah.
That's why whenever we talk about like, oh, have the mind you have now, it's impossible. And you can never be that kid. It's so impossible, because to be that, you have to be naive. You have to have like not experienced these other things or learn these other things. You have to. It makes things fun. When you don't know, it's fun as shit. You think about it, like skateboarding down Rose Hill. Like, dude, you're not thinking about all this shit that you know. You're thinking about like fucking going down the hill and not trying to eat shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Good time.
It's a different thing. Is that 7-Eleven still at the bottom of that hill?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it really?
Yep. I've been there within the last couple months. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Dude, we need to go to Esco together.
All right. Could do that.
Yeah, we need to do that.
It could be my next trip.
Dude, yeah, whenever you can make that work, let me know, and I'll just obviously meet you there.
And we'll do our filming.
Oh,
let's go.
Dude, fucking perfect.
Yeah. It'll be the next thing. I don't know when.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries.
Pretty soon, though. After Christmas.
Yeah. Sick.
Have you read any good books lately besides Think Like a Monk?
No, I literally was just like on that again. I haven't started any new books right now.
You should read this one.
Ishmael. What's it about? My adventure of the mind and what?
I can't see for shit.
Hey, hold on. Hold it up again. Okay. An adventure of the mind and spirit.
Yeah, Ishmael by Daniel Quinn. It's like, I think it's my favorite book of all time.
Really?
It's so good, dude.
Okay.
Well, the lesson is so fucking good. I guess the book is like, I mean, it's a book. I don't know. It's written whatever way it's written, but like the message in it is fucking like, it's amazing.
Sick.
It's like everything we've been talking about, but like the most core of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like the fucking beating heart of like what it means to be free.
Ishmael. All right. Check that shit out, doggy.
By Daniel Quinn, because there's a whole bunch.
Okay. All right, doggy. We did good. How long has it been?
Hour 26.
That's good enough.
All right.
Dude, because I feel like that was like, there was a lot of good shit in there.
What was the thing you said? What did you said, oh, god damn it. I'm trying to think of a title. You said something funny. And
I fucks with it. You can't put that as the title.
No, but I know I can't put that. Damn it. I was gonna put whatever that was, the topic, and then what you said about it. Oh no, it's an hour 23 that's been recording, hour 27 total time. Give me some of the topics, like rattle them off that we covered.
Fucking Roman history, Christianity, Buddhism, astrology.
Romans and the history of history of Christmas.
Yeah, history of Christmas. Do that. Hashtag all that shit. Somebody will find it. All right, doggy. Episode, what? 6 in the books? 5? What is that? We just getting started. 7? We just need engineers and shit now. Blowing up.
Tell Boston.
All right, he probably could.
He's a genius when it comes to wiring.
All right, dude, send me this episode.
You said that like 5 times a day, every day when you put a turbo on that first Civic.
Oh, because, dude, I mean, we were so young, and I couldn't believe you knew how to wire that shit up. Because, like, I would have never known how to do that shit. So, all right, man.
All right.
Much love.
Good one.
We're on the path. We're on the spiritual path.
Yes, sir.
Good night.
I even got the sweater to prove it.